everyone. My name is Sherwin Anthony A. Aha, students of Negros Oriental State University, Shaton Campus, taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. And I belong to ED203, Section B, Group 3. And now the unit that we're going to discuss is the Unit 3 about the organization and management centered classroom. So as teachers, we are dedicated to becoming proficient, inductive, and responsible educators in an increasingly complex and challenging world. We do not just instruct, assist, and guide our students, but our challenge is to serve as effective classroom managers to our students towards quality learning. It is also very important that the teacher's action pose a great impact inside the classroom management. And there is no shortcut to class management. It's either you will be successful or fail in dealing with your students. That is why, as future teachers, we need to give our future student the best education that they deserve. And we should do our very best to facilitate them, especially in managing the classroom, so that they will learn a lot of things and be more knowledgeable, especially that we are very advanced now because we are already in the 21st century. And there are four forms of learner-centered classroom organization, procedure, and physical structure. These are room structure. Second is classroom routine and procedure. Third is the social environment. And lastly, creating motivating learning environment. So the assigned form that I will going to discuss is the room structuring. So what is room structuring? Room structure is a concept in the area of teaching quality and describes how teachers design tasks, share authority, and evaluate students' progress. So these are some examples of room structure. So, as a teacher, it is very important to structure the classroom very well so that the students can enjoy themselves and can focus more on learning. And also, through room structuring, the students are more likely to do his or her very best to study hard to achieve a high grade. And there are three types of room structuring. First is for individual learning. Set up learning centers or stations for students to work at their own pace depending on their abilities and interests. Set up an individual work area for this way of learning. This type of room structuring is very important to a learner so that he or she can learn the value of being independent and how he or she can improve his or her ability on her own during class hours. The second type is for group learning. Organize them around tables and clusters of desks. You can organize them in group or for cooperative learning. This kind of room structuring is very helpful for learners because through this, the learner can learn how important socializing with others, and also through this kind of structuring, they can brainstorm their ideas and opinions about their experiences and a lot more. The third type of room structuring is activity-oriented classroom. Set up a large table for cooperative projects. Provide up space for wet or messy project. This type of room structuring will help the students to be more aware about his or her project, if it is good or not. Just like in my high school days, my projects was being put on those projects that is not really good, and at that moment I'm just so disappointed on myself. That's why it motivates me to do better and give my very best every time. That's why it is very important that in structuring a room, activity oriented classroom must be included. And that's my part in Unit 3. I hope you learned something, and thank you for listening.